Hello, it is 8:30 a.m. on Thursday, February 4th, 2016, and I am a happy, happy girl with slightly wet hair. I didn't go for a walk this morning. I don't know if I mentioned I'm taking this week off from working out, as in doing weights and such in the gym, because I injured my elbow maybe 3 weeks ago. I lifted a weight wrong and it tweaked it and it just really hurt. So it's been kind of causing me problems and making it so it's hard to like open jars and things. And I was like, it's not recovering. I don't want it to become a permanent injury. I'm just going to take a week off from working out, doing weights, I should say. So instead, I'm doing a long walk in the morning and a short walk in the afternoon, which is much more time consuming than just doing weights and cycling in the morning and then a walk in the afternoon. And because I've been busy, I haven't been able to, for the past 2 days, to do as long of a walk as I want. I was hoping to do like 5 to 6 miles in the morning and 2 miles in the afternoon, and I've been like doing 3 to 4 miles and then 1.5 miles. Like it's just not, I've not had the time because I've been really busy. So I decided today that I was just going to go cycle for a half an hour in the morning, and it's half an hour. It gets a lot of calories. It gets your heart rate up. It's good. It's not as prolonged a period of activity as I would prefer, but it gets it in a short period of time. So I did a half-hour cycle this morning, and my legs hurt. But it happened, and my hair is damp from the shower as a result. Sometimes I just talk about nonsense. Anyway, I'm having a pretty good day. I had a really awesome day yesterday. I worked a lot, but at the end of the day, there's this task that I don't generally do. It's on another person, and she is out today and tomorrow. And they wanted to restart this task, but there's this new tool. And I was like, okay, I don't know that I'll have time to do it because it's across 4 different programs and it generally takes like 3 to 4 hours to generate each report. And I just don't know that I'll be able to do that. That's like a whole day's work. Um, but sure, I'll see. I'll go to this tools meeting and we'll talk. And I went to a tools meeting, and guess what? The tools team is amazing, and they have developed this tool that like it. You just put you pull the report. There's a query. You generate data. You stick the data into the tool, and like 5 minutes later, 5 to 10 minutes later, boom, you got yourself an almost fully generated report. You still have to do the pivot tables. Um, but all of the other stuff that previously you had to do, you had to like take information from 3 different places and put it all into this older tool that like slowly modified it, and then it spit out some stuff and you had to format that. Like it'll drastically reduce. It will probably be like 15 minutes per report, which is awesome. That's still like an hour's worth of work, but an hour versus 3 to 4 hours times 4, so what, 12 hours? I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I can get this stuff done in like an hour. And because it's so quick, the person requesting the report was like, oh, then I don't want this every, like once a week. I want this every day. If it's only going to take you an hour, I want you to do it every day. And I was like, I'm so glad that this task is only on me for Thursday and Friday because that's an annoying request. But I mean, you are freeing up a whole day of activity if this girl was previously once a week generating all 4 of these reports, taking all day to do all 4 reports. She's now just going to be spending 5 hours a week doing it, so that's not so bad. Oh, I had a weird hiccup. Anyway, I was really excited about the tools team at my work. I was really excited. I sent my Irish gentleman like this really long thing about how awesome our tools team is, which generally is not what I send him about our tools team. Generally, I'm like, oh my god, the tools team, they promise you the world and they deliver nothing. But in this one instance, I was super excited. So yeah, yay, software tools team, I like you. We're friends today. What else is going on in Milan? Talked about Tumblr's worth being devalued by Yahoo, but like, yo, Yahoo, what were you even thinking buying Tumblr? There's no good way to monetize Tumblr without like alienating 90% of the user base. So you were stupid. I don't feel bad for you. And I wish you would go away because I don't really like you and I don't like the restraints you've put on Tumblr. So yeah, I talked about that. What else did I talk about? Lots of stuff. I always talk. Potentially changing my child time sharing schedule with my son's father. I think I mentioned maybe about this. I talked to my son about it yesterday because his father sent me a message asking to change up his times. And he has a point. It's foolish for my son to be at his father's house when his father is not there. But at the same time, I don't want to give up my entire weekend to my son's father because he decided to take a night job. Like, you knew what your time sharing was with your child, and you chose to take a night job. You chose this thing. Like, this is a thing you don't have to do. You can find other jobs. You could arrange to have had off the nights that you actually have your son. You could have requested, hey, I want to start this job, but can I please have Tuesday nights off because I spend that time with, like, you can make these arrangements. But didn't. And now I have to change my schedule. It makes me grumpy. But I'm going to do what's best for my son, so I talked to him about it and I gave him his options. And I explained what the pros and cons of the situation from my standpoint were, but he would have to think about the pros and cons from his own standpoint. And he was like, well, why can't my dad just stop working nights? And I was like, that's not an option that's on the table, honey. You have to work with what's actually on the table. In life, you don't get to like look at the situation in the most abstract way and come up with the best possible solution to your problem. You have to deal with the facts as they are. Like, you can't say, oh, if I had unlimited resources, then this wouldn't be a problem because I could just do X. Like, if I had unlimited resources and wasn't required to be at work every single day, I could fly to Ireland every other weekend. But I don't have unlimited resources and I am required to be at work every single day, so I can't do these things and I have a child. And, like, you can't just say, why not do blah? Because blah would solve your problem, but blah is not one of the possible options. Oh well. So yeah, I've gotten a little bit rambly and a little off topic, so I'm going to end this now because I have to go run those reports I was talking about. See you guys tomorrow.